holiday concert. So real quick note, you'll notice that we have a new kid just came to school. He's second in playing saxophone. We're really excited to have him here. His name's Benjamin Buttons, so he's going to be playing with the band a little bit. So nice to have you here, Mr. Buttons. All right, at this time, if you would, take any electronic devices and put them on silent, but keep them handy because you're going to want to snap a lot of great pictures of our great artists. Thank you very much for coming today and supporting our music programs. And at this time, I would like to announce in his directorial debut, alumnus of the School District of North Fond du Lac, following in the footsteps of Mr. Reese and Mr. Scadella and Mr. Rasmussen, getting his degree in music. His first ever opportunity to direct. I give you the Zachary Ball, directing your North Jazz Band.
And then I just wanted to say that it's been a huge pleasure to be able to work alongside Mr. Scadella and work with each and every one of these students. They're great musicians, and they've been doing a great job and wonderful playing with each and every song that they're doing, that you're going to hear from them tonight. And then also, I would like to give a special thank you to two guests from Marian University on piano. There's Marissa Kulchin. And then also back on guitar is Jose Claros. And And without further ado, I would like to turn things over back to Mr. Scudella.
We have a song that's going to tie the three groups together tonight. We're all going to play, but in different arrangements, different styles. The jazzmen's going to play it first. It's you know it as the traditional God Rescue Mary Gentleman, but this is called Rescue Mary Samba. So you can kind of guess what style this is in. We're going to feature Faith Pebbles on the alto sax, Haley Gaddis on trombone, Michael Zagar on the trumpet, and Alex Howard on drum set. And I think some excellent conga playing from Hannah Arthur. So here's God Rescue Mary Samba. Right now, I'd like to bring out Amiana Meadows to sing Mel, I can't think of his name, the older great, something, I don't know what his name is anymore. Mel Torre, that's it. It just came back to me, boy, that's a thing. Mel Torre, he actually wrote this in the middle of July. It's chestnuts roasting on a roasting fire. But it's more known as the Christmas song. So, Amiana Meadows.
It's on. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Being sung by a choir in folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the seasons bright. Tiny tots with their eyes on the glow will find it hard to sleep tonight.
As many of you know, the high school put on a musical last month, The Wizard of Oz, and that was Dorothy. And right now, we're going to do a very old version from The Wiz. Michael Jackson was The Wiz, I think. And This is back in the 1970s. Charlie Smalls wrote the music of this, and it's coming back. It's a movie now. Actually, I think it's currently out there in the theaters. So here is the famous Ease On Down the Road, a very funky tune from The Wiz. And the soloists on this are Faith Pebbles on alto sax, Jenna Klein on tenor sax, if I can move the microphone fast enough, and Matthew Warner on the trumpet. So here's our final song before we bring up the oil band. Here's Ease On Down the Road. He does that a lot. It's a very clever arrangement. I don't remember who arranged it, but maybe you can even see it in your program, but it's very clever. And the band like this. One of those guys from Arrangers Publishing Company. Who is it? Oh, my friend Jay Dawson from Nashville, Tennessee. Yeah, he did this one. So here it is. Very gentleman. Here's a traditional German Christmas with O Christmas Tree, Ring Little Bells, Silent Night, and O Come Little Children. Here's All I Want for Christmas Is You.
My fellow senior classmates and myself would like to take a moment to thank Sir for everything that he's done for us these past 4 years. So if I could have all the seniors come to the front of the stage, it would be much appreciated. We as a class would like to thank you for everything that you've done for us these past 4 years, from giving us the opportunity to march in the Disney Parade our freshman year, to the annual Chicago trips to watch Broadway musicals, organizing concerts, and playing for our school sporting events. It's all very much appreciated, more than you will ever know. I'm pretty sure that we all knew from day one freshman year that you were the funniest, goofiest, most crazy, awesome teacher that we would ever have. Music will always be part of our lives, and we owe a very large part of that to you, Mr. Scadella. You were there for us no matter what. You gave up on none and gave us your all. You were not only just a teacher, but a friend to many of us as well. During hard times, you were the person that was there to help us through it and taught us to express ourselves through the art of music. As a senior class, Amanda, Kendra, Bryce, Ben, Matt, Josh, Jared, Michael, Nick, Dakota, Alex, Jenna, and I all pitched in to pass there a few gifts to remember us by. We know that we will never be able to repay you for all that you've done, but we wish to leave you with memories that will last a lifetime. It's been an amazing past 4 years, and we wouldn't trade you for any other band director in the world. Because believe it or not, you're one of a kind, so smile with her because God loves you.
card? No. Lots of gift certificates here. Friars and friars and friars. Some last one here. Two things. God bless you. Is that my apron? It's a picture of them all, class of 2016, and they all signed it. So thank you so much, seniors. It's really nice of you. I appreciate it. I hope you have a couple more months to go. You guys are looking great, like after Christmas, you gone someplace, like Tierra del Fuego for 3 months? Okay. Thank you. I'd like to acknowledge Tessa Traxinger, who you might have heard was playing the piano doing Christmas music as you walked in. So have a nice applause, round of applause for Tessa Traxinger. She's the one shaking her head. No, I don't stand up. All right. Two of our next two selections are actually arrangements for I didn't mention this in the program on this one, but this is an actual Canadian brass arrangement. So it's written for 5 brass instruments. It's Rudolph, is he here? It's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, that's right. Thanks, Autumn. So this is, you'll hear this in the next selection. Start off with just 5 instruments, so you can figure out what they are. We're going to continue with Canadian brass, and I'm not sure what's all in here, but I'm sure they're all very recognizable, familiar tunes. They don't list them on the program, on my cover here, and to be honest, I was just too lazy to go figure them all out. So here it is, Canadian Brass Christmas Suite. have them trained well. I asked you to stand up. They'll be, no, that's not our last song. And I thought they deserved to stand up. So stand up and have a round of applause. Stand up, please. I'm on this kick that he had band learn at least 4 or 5 major key signatures this year and minor keys too. So that's what that is. It's walking through the circle of fifths. And I thought they did that really well. And trying to train them for Florida for next year. Yes, we are going to Florida. I apologize for not answering some of the emails. I know I got my thing from the, I don't remember anyways. But anyway, they are going, there'll be a meeting coming up in January. We'll be talking about it soon. It will happen. So I'm going to turn it over to Mrs. Stadoff to introduce our final number. And thanks for coming tonight. We appreciate the nice audience tonight.
Well, let's give it up for Count Scadella. Let's give it up for Count Scadella. Later on, we're going to do some cool colors. I got a feeling that might be on all the way through the end of 2015. Well done. Well done. Well, thank you everybody for coming. What a great night of celebration and featuring such great talent, and to all the parents that have spent so much time listening to our kids get better and more talented and utilizing that talent to turn into what we see right now. So to all the parents that have supported our great musicians, thank you very much. I also want to give a big shout out to Mr. Pete Chisholm back in the sound and the lighting booth. There you go. That's great. Yeah, that's great. You inspired this thing and does a great job. Thank you, Pete. I also want to, on behalf of the School District North Fond du Lac, the Board of Education, all the staff and students, thank you very much for the support that you give our district. And also thank you for coming tonight to listen to this great opportunity to showcase our talent. And now for our final piece. This final piece, I'm very excited to be able to be here. And I'm not going to be singing, so everybody can just stay in their seats and it's going to be all right. Instead, I'm going to be reading a poem. And that poem many of you have heard and sung, and it's Merry Christmas, the War is Over by John Lennon. And this song represents John Lennon's idea of peace and always fighting for peace. And sadly, he lost his life as he was continuing to fight for peace. As you can see, this candle is lit to represent John Lennon and his belief in peace. And also we realize, as Mr. Scadella came and talked to me, that peace has a price. And for all of those who have, are, and will continue to serve, both in the armed forces and also in the public sector, to make sure that we do have peace. And that we continue to be able to celebrate the birth of Christ, Hanukkah, and all of our different celebrations, that we look back and understand that it is a great country that we live in, the great world that we are. So have a happy and Merry Christmas and a blessed New Year. And at this time, Merry Christmas, the War is Over by John Lennon. So this is Christmas. And what have you done? Another year over, a new one just begun. And so this is Christmas. I hope you have fun. The near and the dear ones, the old and the young. A very Merry Christmas. And a Happy New Year. Let's hope it's a good one, without any fears. And so this is Christmas, for the weak and for strong, the rich and the poor ones. That road is so long. And so, happy Christmas, for black and for white, for yellow and red ones. Let's all stop the fight. A very Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Let's hope it's a good one. Without any fear. And so this is Christmas. And what have we done? Another year over. A new one just begun. And so happy Christmas. We hope you have fun. The near and the dear ones. The old and the young.
And that's all we got, so have a safe trip home, and have a great holiday. Thank you, Mrs. Sarah, for the wonderful reading of John and Yoko's lyrics. So, Merry Christmas, everybody.